Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to twitch.tv/IceCreamUploads. My name is Graham Day. I'm putting my phone away because I've just been Instagramming our social posts. How are we all doing? If you're in the chat, please do feel free to let us know, just like Gagad has just done. Good afternoon, gents. Good morrow, sir. How the devil are you doing? I'll read it.
Good morning. Oh, no, afternoon. Earlier than yesterday, but it's still in the afternoon. Yeah, it's not quite evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. How are we all doing? That's a very nice Illusion hat that you've got there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did you get that hand delivered directly to your door from Manny himself?
No, but it came in a Dunkin' Donuts bag delivered by Graham to the office on Tuesday. But yeah, this actually fits my fat head, so that's a good start.
We have echo, double audio. This is interesting.
Double audio?
As Bibby broke it. Bibby's broke it, hasn't he, right? Yeah. God damn it, Bib.
Do we actually?
Two people, double audio, we have echo. So, yeah.
That's bizarre. I haven't actually changed anything since the last stream. Genuinely not touched anything.
Let me just... Do you still have double audio now? Because it could be a case of, it could be some mic-ish close, or it could be the PC's just spaffing both audio out twice. Let us know. Let us know. No, we don't have double audio now, so yours, for some reason, is picking
What about now? It sounds better. Yeah, it will do, because I muted my mic. That's bizarre. So, genuinely, I've not actually changed anything from last week.
Yeah, because that would be a hardware change. That would be gain, like increases. Yeah. No, but Bibby sounded a bit deeper than normal. It was great.
Bibby has a really deep voice. Okay, that feels like a hardware thing then.
Potentially. That's probably going to be an issue. Voice mod on? We don't have voice mod.
No, not from it. Right, let me unplug this one, then I'll go recalibrate over there.
I'll just keep talking. I'll go through the intro. See how we're all doing. Good morning. Good morning. Tezbad says, up the ICU. Up the ICU. Say up the ICU. Yeah.
Before I move anywhere, no, it'll deactivate itself already. Oh.
Never mind. Nice. In bit. Bye. Yay. Let's. Yeah, so for those that don't know the Up the ICU emote, by the way, shout out to the Master League Massive. Those of you that were here like 12 months ago when we were riding the highs and the lows of ICU FC. You love to see it. Bib spat the dumb. He's gone home. That's it. He's not. It's just you can't get the staff these days, can you? Okay, let me jump back through. Let me see who's here. So we got Gagad, we got Tito, we got Tezbad, Mr. Fatman Dave himself. Good afternoon. How are we all doing? I'm sure you guys all know already, but I'm gonna go through the spiel. I'll give you the intro. If you don't know who we are, I can't show you because Bibby's using the thing. I was using the nameplates, but they've gone. Doesn't matter, don't need it. My name is Graham Day. I'll use the nameplates in a bit. We'll save it for when he's back. I'm joined by Bibby, as you can see-ish. Hello! So yeah, we are Ice Cream Uploads, and in true Ice Creamy fashion, this is The Scoop, the UK's #1 video game podcast. If we do say so ourselves, we go live on Twitch each and every single weekday at 10 a.m. Ish. It's now 12:35. It's 25 to 1 in the afternoon. So that's 10 a.m.-ish. So we go live on Twitch at 10 a.m.-ish each and every single weekday. We do work in the video games industry. The work comes first, which is why there is an ish to our start times. But we do go live, and we give you our thoughts and impressions on the biggest, the best, and the breaking stories from the world of video games. And if you're with us in the chat, we want your thoughts and impressions. We then want your thoughts and impressions on our thoughts and impressions. That's kind of how the whole show works. We do turn the live stream into a podcast, a video that goes on YouTube, and an audio podcast that goes on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud and Google Play. There is lots of places where lots of people watch and listen to this program on demand. Over 105,000 people, I must add. So if you're in the chat, make sure you get involved on behalf of everyone else that watches and listens on demand. Thank you. Before we go any further, though, I need to know, do you love me? Would you love me forever? Okay, that's the Meatloaf tangent. Anyway, before we do go any further, ! Loot drop. Can someone just type that in the chat? The first person to type ! Loot drop gets a crisp high five digitally through the screen. But yeah, if anyone could just type ! Loot drop, that should give you the details of how to get involved. Tizbad did it, but he did exactly what I said, but he put a space in. No. But yeah, the loot drop is how we give back to you guys. Obviously, so subscribe. There we go. Everyone's going for it. You love to see it. Yeah.
You love to see it.
Subscribers get prizes on Ice Cream Unplugged. Well, one does. Every month, one subscriber gets a prize. Last month, 2 subscribers actually got prizes because there was a little bit of a mix-up and we fixed it. So, Cakey got himself a copy of Call of Duty Vanguard, and Iceman, we won't go through all the details, just for being a really nice person and caring about the community, got himself a copy of Pokemon, either Brilliant Diamond or whatever the other
Shining Pearl.
I don't know which one he chose, but we got him a Nintendo e-voucher so he can get one of those games for his choice. That's what we like to see. This month, there is 2 prizes up for grabs. There is an ICU baseball cap, one of the first run, a super limited edition hats. One person will bag that, plus a game of their choice. So if you're a subscriber, make sure you're in a Discord. Make sure you have your Twitch and your Discord accounts linked. If not, it could be Christmas month and you could be missing out on Christmas presents that you've already subscribed for, so you've earned yourself the chance to get it. If you don't do that, you're missing out. Make sure you do it. As well as that, let me shout out insert coin, ! Insert coin. Do feel free to maybe no,
I love the fact that he just clarified. I don't sound like Barry. It must have been this must have shit itself or something, because all they did was just unplug it and plug it back in again.
Nice.
The old traditional.
You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. But yes, as well, like ! Insert coin. If you want to treat yourself this Christmas, you want some sexy merch, like this Doom hoodie. Actually, this is insert coin. Nice. If you want to treat yourself to some merch this Christmas, a hoodie, a t-shirt, maybe some cushions, do feel free to check out Insert Coin. Also, shout out to official Insert Coin on Twitch. Do feel free to as well. Drop a follow on that channel. The lovely people at Insert Coin have a bunch of streamers, including myself and Bib. We stream on their channel, as well as the people from Insert Coin, and they're pushing for partnership. So every extra follow will help them with that goal. So if you can drop a follow on that, that would be fantastic. And Bib has just reminded me as well, ! Muscle Moose, which I'm not sure if that works in the studio. Shout out to the lovely people at Muscle Moose as well, just because we haven't shouted them out for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice.
Glad the audio sounding crisper again. How stupid is that? Literally unplugging it and plugging it back in again just fixes everything. Control Alt Delete.
Turn it off and on again.
Turn it off and on again. Exactly. How was your stream last night?
Says the part-time man is back.
Yeah.
He did an extra stream this week, so we'll let him off. Stream was good. Stream was really good. We had a lot of interaction. We had some really good games. We played with a bunch of different people. We started out with Moist Ice Cream. So if anyone doesn't know what Moist Ice Cream is, it's not just ice cream that's been left out for a bit. It's
just cream.
It's Lotus. Yeah, nice cream. Yes, that's what we should just call it. Cream.
Just cream.
I'm spitting all over your laptop. Sorry, Corona and all that. But Lotus, iLotus UK, who we play with, always says moist. So we were playing with Lotus yesterday. He's moist. Where ice cream? Moist ice cream. So we had a few games. Lotus, I want to say carried us to a win, but carried us to a win implies that I was involved.
Okay.
I died really early on and spent the rest of the stream voice modding in his earhole. So if anything, I was hindering him. Lotus, do you know Pendulum?
Do I know Pendulum?
Do you know Tarantula by Pendulum?
I do. I love that song.
Lotus said it yesterday, so naturally that was me going, Tarantula, don't play my Talabasting, yo, Tarantula, and that was it. He was fighting like 3 different teams while I'm singing in his ear hole, and he still managed to win.
Big dub. But
nice.
You know what? The way that you were talking about that, you being carried, is exactly the same story that I get every single morning when we haven't been in the office the day before. And I said, "Did you play any Fortnite, then lads?" And they're like, "Yeah." Jamie didn't fire a gun. I had to carry him all the way to a win again. Like, it's just the same thing, different game, different people, same thing.
Well, I did hold my own later on. So after that game that Lotus won, one of the teams that he killed on the way through was Ditchy, fucking dickhead, and Dutch. They were in a duo, so we jumped in a game with them. Dutch dropped out, and then Ditchy brought in Naughty Nubbin, who I'd never heard of before. Excellent name as well, by the way. And he was fecking ridiculous. Anyway, we went and got another dub on the way. And who got the last kill in the game? I mean, I only got 3 kills in that game. Naughty Nubbin had 10. I got 3, but I got the last kill.
Listen, you just as long as you're there and you're backing up with team, what does it matter?
For sure. Yeah, exactly.
What does it matter?
Exactly. I mean, their morale. They're all like, "Oh, this game, we're running through open fields and stuff," and I'm there like, "Voice mod, baby." So
do for the content. That's what you gotta look after.
So yeah, we got a few extra follows. We had all of the raids. Live Action Pixel dropped a raid. Show dropped a raid. Johnny 5 is live dropped a raid. Precision threw down a sub. A bunch of other people threw down subs as well, and a few extra follows as well means that we are only 7 followers away from 2,700 now. It doesn't feel like 5 minutes since we're at 2,500. It doesn't feel like 3 minutes since we're at 2,600. We're now at 2,700 almost. Ridiculous.
Momentum's been on our side, hasn't it? Like we do with a lot of people have come in and shown a lot of love, and again, like Thugs the other day, a load of his followers ended up coming in and following the channel without me even opening my mouth, which is nice.
I mentioned that last night. Thugs dropped in the chat, so I was chatting to him yesterday, and I did mention that you'd said that as well. So you love to see it. Tell you what, you love to see. Aratrax in the chat.
Yeah, he was with me for Skyrim the other day, actually.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's a chief rimmer as well, so he was having a good old chin wag about all things Skyrim.
So you need like a rim Tim, but like Tim as team, but just said it's a rim Tim.
I mean, we've got probably the best emoticon, whatever. Emotes. There we go. We've got a Dovey Keen baby.
I'm gonna see Dov. Is that what we called it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go.
Boom.
That's
Boom.
The best emote in the business.
There you go. Enjoy your ice up, Dovs. Nice. Where do we get to? Bibby's no longer Bibby White, in brackets Barry White, because we wouldn't have got that one.
No.
Nice.
We've had this discussion. You've seen See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Don't think so.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about the joke then because it'll go right over your head, which is a shame. It's a very good joke.
Tino doing the shout outs, which we appreciate. However,
we're in the office. I did actually send myself them, but realised that that's a completely different PC to what I use here, so I would need to try and transfer them from here to here, which is stupid, but
great. Has your Xbox come yet? Says Tizman. Has your Xbox come?
Oh, I got a text this morning saying that is being processed, and I will get the next text I get will be the dispatch one, which should be any day now.
I almost got the Xbox Series S at EE the other day. I went chatting in EE, and it's
in
a
person.
Bit, it's a bit. Like he was like, "Hey, ring him up or whatever." But there is a little bit of a swizz going on. Like if you go to that link that you sent me, and it shows you like what phones are and it's like you can get the Oppo this and the Pixel that and so on. And it's like there's an iPhone 12, and I was like, well, I want the 13 Pro Max, but if there's a 12 Pro in there, I'd potentially do that. Because I don't really need, but if I get free Xbox, then shit, result. Anyway, you read the small print. They've just put the iPhone 12 in there and going, oh, no Xbox, but you can save 260 quid on this one. I was like, you shaky bastards.
Yes. That's outrageous.
So he was like, yeah, you can't actually get that. I was like, well, I'm fucking here because of that.
That's outrageous. If they advertise it there, then it's your misprint, mate. Fucking give me my Xbox.
I was going to show you the page, but I think I got rid of it in disgust.
Yeah. Oh, that's outrageous.
Yeah, no Xbox for me. Rim Team. Yeah, Rim Team. Ice Up United is the best emote. Exactly.
Don't know about that.
It is, 100%.
Don't know about that.
100%. Everyone agrees. See, nice. Didn't disagree. No Xbox, no deal. That's what it was. I walked out. Oh, fuck you.
Don't blame you.
These guys.
It's outrageous. As if they can advertise it. Because I sent it to you saying, oh, they've got an iPhone on there. Literally on the web page. They can't then turn around and say, actually, it's not included with that deal. It's just something that we know we wanted to give you a huge saving on. Like the landing page itself, when you click it and say claim your free Xbox, shows you all of the phones that are available in the deal. They can't then turn around and say, no, it's actually not part of the deal. It's stupid.
There's like a little call out above it that was like free Xbox Series S. Free Xbox Series S, and then the call out on that one says like save 260 quid. And it's
Robbing
like, but
bastards.
it's on the free Xbox Series S page. Dirtbags. Yes. Anyway, should we jump into some news?
Do you know what, Graham? 25 minutes into the show. Absolutely,
Let's
why not?
Let's do it. Bad news.
Go on.
Fortnite is ending.
The lads upstairs are going to be fuming.
Honestly, we spent the last like not last Christmas before. We never mentioned this on stream before.
This is brand new information.
So we spent all of Christmas playing Fortnite, and we can't do that. Well, at least not in Chapter 2. Anyway, there's the clickbait. Fortnite Chapter 3 launches next month. End of the aisle, says the article by Tom Phillips at Eurogamer. That is where we will kick things off in the show. We'll then jump into the other stories. Battlefield 2042's Weapon Bloom and Hovercraft nerf patch is here. Plus, Xbox has been sending out Xbox anniversary gift packages to random fans. Did you get one?
I am getting one, but it's free. Did Tito get one? The number one salesman in the business.
Tito doesn't need one, to be fair, because he gets Xbox Game Pass, which for $9.99 a month he gets access to 100.
And that was actually one of the that was one of the commands that I sent to myself. Yeah.
You can play Halo instead when your Xbox shows up. Ta-da! There you go. Plus, we will finish things off with free games. If you play on the superior console, which is the PlayStation, obviously. I'm joking. It's whatever. Do what you like. But we have December's PlayStation Plus games. They have been leaked for like the 6th month in a row. Someone, somewhere at PlayStation, does not know how to keep their lips tight. Their emails are going out somewhere where they shouldn't be.
Yep.
But we have information on what December's PlayStation Plus games are. We'll go through that at the end of the show. But for now, we'll jump into the headline story, which you can see on your screen. Fortnite Chapter 3 launches next month.
We just got a resub.
We just got a resub. Where did it go?
I don't know. It said Delta Beard come up on the screen. Beans TV. This makes me think that someone's dropped.
What? Aratrax is gifting 20 subs. That's
My God. Oh my God. Hero stuff. 20 gifties.
That is ridiculous. I'm like looking at the chat like, why can't I? Oh.
Legendary behaviour. Poggers.
That is, you know, let's go back to front cam. That is ridiculous. Like, literally, we are using Streamlabs chatbot, which doesn't pick up gifted like in subs in that sort of amount. So we were just looking at it thinking there's nothing there. So then I looked at the activity feed and it says one thing and it just says Aratrax, and I think I've seen Aratrax in the feed already, and then I realised what it said. I was like, shit.
That is amazing.
What a guy. Aratrax, that is ridiculous. That's like, what, 50 gifted subs or something you've dropped in the channel now. I appreciate the support. That is ridiculous. Thank you very much, dude.
50 subs. Legend. Thank you so much, mate.
If you are one of the 20 names that will be Stay Frosty, in your way across the scoop for the next 6 hours, thank you very much, Aratrax. If you are one of those gifties, do feel free to thank Aratrax for the gift there. Obviously, if someone gives you something, a nice little gift, always say thank you, so do feel free to pass on the appreciation. Aratrax, let me pass on our appreciation again. That is ridiculous. Thank you very much for the support.
Hero.
Super appreciate it. Time for a bonk says, I used to say PlayStation was better, but I'm thinking Xbox wins, to be honest. To be fair, I don't really have a preference in terms of I think PlayStation's better, I think Xbox is better. It's nice now. Last gen, PlayStation, easy. Don't get me wrong, Xbox had the more powerful console, didn't do anything with it. What's the point in having the power if you don't do anything with it, which is what she said. But this gen, it's different. Xbox has Game Pass, which is incredible. Doesn't have really good games beyond Forza Horizon 5. It now has Halo multiplayer, and it has a lot more coming. So it not only has Game Pass, but it also has the potential of more great games coming. PlayStation already has some great games on for next gen. So now there isn't a better console, in my opinion. Last gen, it was PlayStation for me. This gen, it's an even keel. Going forward, one could pull ahead, and it kind of looks like it might be Xbox, to be fair. But yeah, get both. Do what you want. Get one. Whatever. It's up to you. Timeless. Good afternoon, gents. Hope we're doing well. I hope you're doing very well. How are you doing?
Hope you're having a good day, mate.
Tito says, God damn it, that's my chance of winning the loot drop in the bin this month.
Gagad's in the mud as well.
It's Nietzsche that I feel for. Nietzsche.
No, yeah, poor Nietzsche. Poor Nietzsche.
Other streams, people are talking about Nietzsche's chances of getting it. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you are one of the 20 people that has just been gifted a sub, make sure you are in our Discord. ! Discord will give you the link. The reason I'm telling you to get into the Discord is if you join our Discord and you're a sub, then you could win prizes. Obviously, the caveat is that you need to make sure your Twitch and your Discord accounts are linked. If you've not linked your accounts, you're missing out on opportunities. But even gifted subs, you don't have to pay for the sub yourself, and you could win yourself prizes. Imagine someone that doesn't pay for their sub.
Yep.
A gifter comes in, rolls up, takes Nietzsche's hat, and just disappears.
It'll be so funny. It'll be even better if someone like Lotus or Ditchy or someone that Nietzsche plays with frequently or something ends up winning it instead of him, because he'll never hit the end of it.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, I said Nietzsche's hat. I also do want to shout out that people like Spike and so on have. Mrs. Bibby's is now a sub to Ice Cream.
Great style. She's not here, is she? She's not here.
God
She's
damn it.
not feeling it today.
So you got people like Spike who've been wanting one of the blackout hats for ages. So you got Spike and Nietzsche, loggerheads, other people that have been in around the community for years as well.
And Pirate.
Yeah,
Pirates wanted one since the day that we ended up getting.
Yeah. And then if do you know what? I'm not picking you out. Not that your view isn't valuable if you're here. Chimpy12321 It's a name that I don't recognise. If Chimpy now, who's now a sub, part of the ice cream team for the next month, if Chimpy walks away with a hat, then some people are going to be throwing fists.
Well, it's up to Chimpy to get his ass into the Discord, isn't it?
100%. 100%. For now, though, let's get our ass back into the news. Before we do, God damn it, that's my chance to win a loot drop in the bin this month. Tried Halo Infinite on PC yesterday, had a blast.
Love that.
Doctor says, good afternoon, lads. What a lovely day today. I think he's talking about me. He's talking about me.
About to say, because he can't be talking about what's happening out there.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
A bit miserable outside.
-1 this morning.
Timeless says, Chimpy's a legend. Oh, I've never met Chimpy. Say, Chimpy, if you're watching, hey. If you're not watching, then get in so I can say hey. Time for a bonk says, good luck, Chimpy, buddy. Good luck to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Cracking prize this month. Prizes.
For sure. Aratrax, once again, hero. Appreciate it. Ridiculous. Thank you very much for the 20 gifted subs. Let's go. Back into the news, though. Fortnite Chapter 3 launches next month, End of the Isle. This is written by Tom Phillips at Eurogamer, and the body of the article says, Fortnite Chapter 3 arrives next month following a climactic live event to conclude the game's second chapter and wave farewell even to its current ever-changing island map. Epic Games confirmed the timing for this season's ending live event. Okay, this just doesn't sound...
Epic Games confirmed the timing of its season's ending live event.
It shouldn't be like season ending line. But anyway, you get it. Season ending live event this afternoon, and acknowledged it was. Is it this afternoon? Or was that yesterday? No, it is this afternoon. I didn't realise it was ending.
I didn't really. No, because the lads was upstairs saying it was the 5th of December.
Do you remember?
Maybe that's when it goes live.
Okay. It does actually go say some more stuff afterwards. So Epic Games. They confirmed it this afternoon. No, wait, no, what? Okay,
this was written this morning, so they couldn't have confirmed it in the. This is the shit show.
Tom Phillips, mate. Okay, let me. I'll start this paragraph again. I'll read it as it is, and I'll try to make sense of it as I'm going. Epic Games confirmed the timing for this season's ending live event this afternoon.
It says updated 25th, so this was probably written yesterday.
Okay,
that makes sense. I apologise, Mr. Tom Phillips.
Yeah, we'll take it back. And acknowledged it would also bookend the game's second chapter. This backs up earlier rumours reported by Eurogamer that Epic planned to deploy Chapter 3 in December. I thought that said 3 December, like December the 3rd, which would be my birthday, by the way, which is 8 days away. I don't know if you know that. My birthday is the 3rd of December. That's next Friday. Just saying next Friday is my birthday. Just saying. All right, stop going on about it. Let's get back into the news. Anyway, so this backs up earlier rumours reported. Stop looking at me. Reported by Eurogamer that Epic planned to deploy Chapter 3 in December rather than continuing Chapter 2 into a 9th season. You'll want to tune into the end event time on Saturday, 4th of December, which is the day after the 3rd of December, which is my birthday, at 9 p.m. UK time to witness the game's second island going for good. A period of downtime is then expected to follow. Quotes. With the convergence complete, the Cube Queen prepares her endgame for the island, and nothing will ever be the same, Epic Games wrote today. Grab your weapons and fight the ultimate destroyer of all reality. Join The End, a one-time only in-game event, and battle for your legacy. Quote, The End, end quote, marks the finale of Fortnite Chapter 2. This climactic event takes place on December the 4th at 4 p.m. ET. As players take on the Cube Queen in one last stand for the fate of the island. Groups of up to 16 friends can squad together. All who attend receive in-game rewards, a unique weapon skin, and loading screen. A finale on the 4th of December means the game's currently stated season end date will be cut short by 24 hours. In recompense, anyone logging in between now and the season end get a 225k XP dollop automatically applied to their account. A power leveling weekend, which traditionally rewards 4 times XP, will also take place this weekend to enable anyone lagging behind on their battle pass to get everything done. See that? Fucking letting people speed up their battle pass rather than making them grind for 27,000 weeks. Lovely.
Halo needs to take note. Or they have done, to be fair.
All of this is a big deal for Fortnite fans. The hugely popular Battle Royale features daily and weekly tweaks to its island home, while seasons often see dramatic changes to large portions, but it has only swapped out its map wholesale once before, back during the infamous black hole of October 2019. Players have now spent longer on this new second map than the original, and there had been growing rumours that the end was nigh. Epic Games has been subtly hinting at this season being the last, reintroducing many old favourite items and vehicles. For example, while the game's storyline feels like it's reaching a point even more climactic than normal, there is no official word yet on what exactly Chapter 3 will feature or what its new map looks like, but leaks suggest Epic is using this moment to update Fortnite with fresh gameplay mechanics. PUBG, take note, and shift the game to Unreal Engine 5. And then beyond the launch of Chapter 3, December is expected to be a busy one for Fortnite. We already know Boba Fett is dropping in time for Christmas, when Fortnite always hosts a big seasonal event. But fans expect a couple of other big collaborations timed with upcoming movies such as Spider-Man and The Matrix Resurrections 2. I genuinely didn't know about any of that, and I'm super excited for Fortnite all of a sudden.
So, is that a Christmas game once again? Going back 2 years in time, and we're going to be playing Star Wars in Fortnite this Christmas. Soon.
Let me just pick out the most important thing that I've seen so far. Outrax says, "Lol, who has 16 friends?"
That's quite difficult, that, to be able to try and cut, like, especially 16 friends that are our age. It's quite difficult to be able to say, what are you doing tonight, pal? Do you fancy it? I mean, I can't even get 11 people to play Pro Club. I can't even get 5 people to play Pro Clubs, do you know what I mean? It's quite difficult. But
you can get 5 people to commit to it, and then only 2 turn up.
Yeah,
Fuck!
Yeah, something's come up. But yeah, again, the Funko Pops of games is getting some new content coming in December, as you would expect. Now, as you mentioned...
Enjoy.
Okay. I mean, that's probably not going to... Yeah, okay, he's wheeling away. Okay, he's just going all the way over there.
I'm trying to keep the volume away. Don't mind you watching me blow my nose. I'm trying to...
Okay. This one's portable, my friend. This one's portable. But yeah, I mean, Fortnite do it right, and this is something that this kind of goes hand in hand with what I was saying yesterday to Ben about how battle passes and stuff like that work. I understand where he was coming from with his battle pass statement, saying that that's not the reason why he wants to play games. He doesn't want to feel like he's having to grind towards something, which is absolutely fine. I mean, you can play Fortnite without the battle pass, so you can get the free one. It's exactly the same game. They just don't unlock things as fast, which is that if you play it often enough, you get the battle pass. That's absolutely fine. You can just play the game without it if you really want. Same with Halo. If you're not asked about the battle pass, you can just play it as you normally would, capture the flag, team deathmatch, and all that stuff. Play it however you want. But them, what was it that they said? They're going to cut it short by 24 hours in recompense. Anyone logging in between now and the end of the season gets 225,000 XP, and then this weekend you'll also get some power leveling stuff. Like, that's the way to keep your community engaged in stuff. Like, you know that the end of the season is coming and you're ramping up towards it. What's the best way to get people still continuing to play rather than putting it down? Give them XP boosts. If you've got 20 levels and you think, I'm not going to be able to get reach the end of it, I'll put the controller down. They are giving you 225,000 XP, which may get you 5 levels. And then you'll get a level boost this weekend for you to potentially play for, I don't know, a couple of hours. Then maybe get another 5 levels. Like that. This is how you make a live service game, in my opinion. Like, everything that they do is very, very rare that they fail and trying to understand what the community wants and giving them something for players to come back and log in and play every single day. Like, this is the business model when you're looking at a live service game that you should be trying to emulate, not just as a content in terms of Chapter 3. I mean, PUBG they could do with a remake or a makeover now in their game. They could die desperate for a Chapter 2. Fortnite going on to Chapter 3, like, this end of the world event, I don't think it's going to have 100,000 people, or like millions of people watching it like a Black Portal like they did with the first one, because that was revolutionary, what they did with that. This is going to be Chapter 3. You've already seen it before. It's probably not going to be as glamorous as it was. Everyone kind of knows what the end is going to be like, but this is how you keep people engaged in your game.
Imagine Fortnite having a black hole event as well. For those that may have missed it when it happened in 2019, Fortnite had the black hole event. The whole map was swallowed up and disappeared. Oh, that's great. But then it stayed offline for like 48 hours. And this is the biggest game in the world at that point in time. It was offline for 48 hours. Maybe getting involved in the chat. So the game was offline 40 hours. People were watching a black screen, just like, oh, nothing's happening, just a ring of the black hole kind of thing. And that was kind of groundbreaking, because people were watching people not playing games as opposed to watching people playing games. Mm-hmm. It was just literally, I'm watching someone watching something now.
Yeah.
Would that happen again? I can't see that happening again. I do imagine there will be some downtime, but I can't imagine. I don't know. I kind of feel like Epic are probably trying to get all their ducks in a row to make sure 48 hours is 12 hours or 24 hours ish this time to get rid of it, because
it was like 5 or 6 days last time, wasn't it? It was quite a significant amount of time. I'm sure it was that long. Yeah, it was significant.
It was a couple of days, but you could be right. Yeah. I'll jump back through that because I've seen your comment. So Lemmy Winks did drop in, saying, "What up from Chicago? Roast us for our pizza and crime rate."
I love Chicago pizzas. I love the deep pan stuff.
100%.
So I ain't gonna roast you for that. You crime. I live in Manchester, mate, so I ain't got. I can't really comment on that.
Salford. Where did we get to? Our doctor says, "Well, soz lads, it's sunny here and it's about 15 degrees." 15? Get them shorts on. I mean, if you get to 5 degrees, it's shorts weather. So we're -1 this morning getting out of bed. So, yeah, fun times. Where did we get to? White Ninja Soft, hey! Welcome in.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the lurk as well. That doesn't work in the studio. It will do eventually.
It will do after this afternoon.
But we appreciate it anyway. Very, very clever business and marketing model, says Timeless. Dig deep, parents. Your wallet is about to get lighter due to the Fortnite train pulling into the station. The thing is that
£8 lighter.
Fortnite is actually really good. Fortnite has this reputation of being a game that will milk you for the cosmetics. Fortnite is hands down better value for money than PUBG.
Yeah.
Because the game is free. PUBG takes the money off you for the game. Doesn't give you any content that's not just live service, whereas Fortnite gives you live service for free. PUBG makes you pay for it, 25 quid or whatever it costs. Then it charges you for a battle pass that only has 70 levels of really crap skins. Only 50 levels actually have content. You then get one every 5 levels. And the way it's worked this time is you get to level 50 and then you get like an emblem or something. At level 55, you get 100 G-coin. Then you get to level 60, you get a different emblem. Then you get another 100 G-coin, and then you get an emblem. Nobody cares about the emblem. That's the little thing that you have on your calling card in the game. But they're crap. So the last 20 levels. So they've dropped their stuff by half. And their skins are now like 15 quid a pop. Or you can buy the Blackpink set at 80 quid for a pop.
The Harley Quinn one and the Joker one was £25. That's...
And that was back then. Now they've added progressive weapon skins, which is like, I don't know the numbers. Some people have had them and maxed them out for good value. Some people have spent best part of £1,000, 700 quid to get a skin and then to get all the in-game items, which to upgrade the weapon skin, fuck knows how it works because it's like science. You need to get like polymers and schematics and stuff. But the schematics you have to get out of gold crates.
Yeah.
So you need to have a chance of getting an item, which you then need a bunch of. So you need to keep going, getting enough chance items to put together to upgrade your thing by one level. And it's like, I don't know, 15 levels or something it goes up. So it's stupid. But anyway. So in that sense, yeah, Fortnite is expensive if you throw all of your money at all of the skins all of the time. But Fortnite does what PUBG used to do in the fact that if you buy that battle pass, you will get more than 1,000 V-Bucks in that battle pass, which will allow you to buy the next battle pass. So if you're not spending money on cosmetics, if you're not buying the new Venom skin, the new Mandalorian skin, the new Boba Fett skin, which are probably 8, 9, 10, 12 quid, whatever. If you're not buying those, you spend your 8 quid and you are in that ecosystem playing over and over again. PUBG had that at the start. In the very first season pass, you would get enough G-coin to buy your next season pass.
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore. I think it was 2 seasons that was like, okay, we can just make people pay again. Nice. So I actually, in that sense, Fortnite and Epic are really good at giving back to their communities. I mean, granted, they have tons of players, so they can be a bit more risk-taking, and they don't need to squeeze every penny out. And it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, because you've got a community, you don't have to milk it.
Yeah.
And because you don't have to milk it, you get a community, which means that you don't have to milk, and then you keep going. Whereas PUBG's got to that point where they were going down a slope and then went, shit, take all the money back, which just means you're like, let's say you're in free fall then. So
I know where Timeless is coming from. It's because they have all these super cool skins and stuff like that. Like, kids will want them. Kids will want them all. But surely it's the exact same situation. I know they're playing a video game, but it's the same situation when you go to the shop and they're like, This is I'm stretching with this one, but they might want a Kinder Egg. I mean, I will find out. I will find out very soon. This when baby arrives in January. But they want a pack of Pokemon cards. They want a Kinder Egg and stuff like that. They can't have everything. So it's up to you as a parent to say no. You're not fucking having that. I've just spent £8 on your battle pass. Like you can earn the stuff through that. If you're good, maybe at some point I may put it in there for you. But I imagine it's the same with everything, regardless of whether or not it's a video game or a magazine or whatever it is that they want. A new pair of trainers, a new football shirt. Like you can't, as a video game, just dictate the content to cater for the kids. Like there is adults like me, for instance. What skin? The golfing skin. Like as soon as I seen that, I was like. Might only have £10 left in my bank account, but guess who's spending £8 of it on a golf skin? Like that's just what it is. It's something that it's my money. I can spend it on whatever I want. If my child eventually in 14 years and Fortnite's still a thing and he wants a skin, he'll have to earn it. He'll have to be cleaning my car or whatever it is. But again, it's all circumstantial. I understand that timeless it is. The kids will want the best skin that's there or the thing that interests them the most. But Epic can't just go, okay, well, we'll just take them all out of the game then because the kids don't want them. Because there will be adults out there that want the skins like you when they had the... what was the Star Wars skin that you bought? Kylo Ren. Yeah, I wanted to say Darth Vader, but
I didn't even
wasn't.
pay for that, to be fair. Danielle bought a 15 quid Xbox voucher and it didn't turn up, so she bought another one and then they both turned up. So I had 15 quid, so I was like, well, I'll use that. Bought some V-Bucks, got Kylo Ren for free. It was like Christmas. It was Star Wars Christmas. So.
Well, like I say, if you buy the battle pass for £8 and then you go all the way through the battle pass without having to spend the V-Bucks, you can either buy the battle pass for £8 next time or use the V-Bucks that you've earned in there to be able to buy a skin from the marketplace. Like how you spend that V-Bucks is entirely up to you.
Yeah.
You might only have to spend eventually the £8 and then not spend. If you've played every single season of this chapter by paying for the first one, chances are you might not have even paid for another battle pass the entire time.
The amount of skins that you would have got in that though, like was it chapter 2 season 4 or whatever was the Marvel crossover? Yeah. So in that you'd have Iron Man, you'd have Groot, you'd have Wolverine, you'd have all these skins that was just one season that you would have got from paying for your first battle pass chapter and a half ago or whatever it was. So that, in terms of value for money, it's exceptional.
Hands down,
their understanding of obviously it's still a business. They still have to make money. Let's move back to front cam because I keep looking up there. Hey, it's still a business, so they still have to make money. But yeah, I have no problems with it. I mean, Timeless says very, very clever business and market model. Dig deeper. Oh no, we read that bit. I mean, I detest the model of the game, but agree it's very clever marketing. I do not detest the model of the game at all. I absolutely implore anyone that wants a battle pass mechanic to do that, but to put the knowledge in and the time in as much as Epic have to do it properly. We were talking about Halo yesterday. They saw some of what they did and then thought, actually, do you know what? Let's cut corners. And they did some shit that's had a backlash that they're trying to unfix. PUBG has done the exact opposite. They've just gone, oh, we know what we like. We know what content you're going to get. The Battle Pass is shit. We're not really going to put much good content in the Battle Pass. And then the skins that are there are only aspirational for one region. So they've kind of lost it. I have no problem with the Battle Pass mechanic at all if it's done right, and Fortnite does that right.
It is the McDonald's Happy Meal thing. The kids will always want it, and then eventually they'll move on to a Big Mac or something like that. But going to having a McDonald's Happy Meal and getting the toy inside is exactly what Fortnite is. You're paying more for the toy than you are actually the food that's inside there. But I agree. Like I can see both sides of it from a parent standpoint and from a consumer standpoint. And I will happily stand on both sides of the fence. But if I need to pick one, then I'm going with the Battle Pass formula. Like it's entirely up to you how you spend the like V-Bucks inside there.
Some people don't want to spend 60 quid on a game. Okay, we'll get a free game and then spend on your battle pass and then never spend again. If you want extras, that's where the cosmetics side of it comes in. It ticks both boxes for me because it's kind of like, well, you can't have a free game that has licensed tie-ins that are on a cosmetic purchase shelf and then not expect people to be able to pay for that. That's the business model. It's a case of, okay, you have to buy the skins, if you want them, but you would have had to spend 70 quid now on the next gen game kind of thing. So it's if you spend it, I think like the skins, let's say the tenner, if you got 7 skins, I was going to say 4 skins then, but 7 skins. If you get 7 skins, you can spread that out over a long period of time. I've paid for 1 skin in all of the years that I've been playing Fortnite on and off. Obviously, not all day, every day kind of thing. I play it every few months maybe. But I bought 1 skin in that point in time. That's 10 quid. And I bought 1 battle pass as well. So in all of that time, like, it's quid's in for me. I'm happy. I mean, I know what Timeless is saying, though, that's not the point. Fortnite is aimed at kids who aren't ones who pay for its items. They know full well peer pressure and kids' mentality fund their games. But that was the same with Premier League 97 stickers. I needed more stickers because I needed more shinies. That was the same
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards, £2.50 a pop.
Disney Infinity.
Yeah.
Skylanders.
So that stuff, that's there always anyway. But the thing is, the kids can at least play and get involved now for free. Whereas when I was a kid, it was, I want to get involved with Colin McRae Rally. Dad, can I have 40 quid? Get to fuck. All right, nice. Thanks, Dad. Cheers. Go get a job. Yeah. Why are you even still in my house? Thanks, Dad. I don't even know who you are.
It's always the FOMO stuff. It genuinely is like what Nacho said there. The Hail Battle Passes never run out, and you can buy them whenever. I imagine he means the skins. So they never run out. You can buy the skins as and when, which is...
That is good. That is good. I mean, like Halo, we were criticising Halo yesterday because they swung and missed on a lot of it. And I think that was more of a shame than anything, because I don't believe they swung and missed because they misunderstood the situation. I genuinely think that was them trying to just take a little bit, or trying to cover the fact that they'd stretched their seasons out.
Yeah.
But what's the samurai armor called? Jordan was talking about it yesterday. The one that's like you've only got 1 week at a time to get the skins. To the whatever to unlock in that point. And there's 7 weeks spread over 6 months, and you have to play during that specific week, and they'll tell you where those weeks are now, so you can plan in advance. That's just like, what? Yeah. That's calendar organization. That's so they are doing some really good stuff, but also not. Like I say, I keep shitting where I'm eating, but PUBG is not. It's terrible. It's really, really bad. The battle pass has been stripped out. It lasts. They drop the amount of time down so they can get more battle passes and make you pay more money. They give you incremental amounts of G-Coin at the end, and that's probably research gone into that says if we give them 200 G-Coin when it costs 800 or whatever for the pass, they'll think, 600's not that bad. But then when it comes to buying 600, you can't buy it in amounts of 600. You can buy it in 500 or 1,000. So they still have to spend the same money anyway. I wouldn't doubt if there's maths that have gone into that. Anyway, we'll scroll back up. Also, I mean, Bibbs mentioned you already, but morning, Nacho. I'll read. Afternoon, even. I've spent more money on Fortnite emotes in the last 2 months than PUBG, says Nacho. But that's the thing. You've probably spent that money on Fortnite emotes because it's good content.
Yeah.
There's very little.
It's worth your time and money.
I mean, the only emote I've bought recently on PUBG is the one that allows you to dance and move forward. And I wasn't paying for the emote. I was paying for the function. The ability to do something from a content perspective. It wasn't the nature of PUBG. Like, fucking Fortnite emotes will have some cool dance thing, or they'll take something from a TV series or a film that other people see and they'll go, that's pretty cool. Whereas PUBG's emotes are like, and it's like, I don't want to be a choreographer. Yeah. What is this about? Why am I super? It's like watching fucking Step Up from. I mean, Step Up was a quality film, by the way, but nobody gets into dance battles on the streets anymore. That's just something that doesn't happen, and they feel like people want to get up into a fight in the battlegrounds and dance aggressively at each other's face. No, why are you doing this? The amount of money I see parents and kids spend on credit for V-Bucks is insane. I mean,
that's a parent problem.
That's not a problem there. That is, I know parents, not naming any names, I know parents that will get themselves into debt on football shirts. I need to get, but like they will buy. I'm going to buy the United shirt, and I'm going to buy the Dortmund shirt, and there's a Real Madrid shirt, and they'll buy the kids all of the shirts, and it's like they're legit stuff as well. That's not DHgate specials. Yeah. That's 70 quid a pop.
Right. That's definitely a expenditure problem. Like, I'm not going to criticize any parents because I imagine it will get fucking annoying, and the quickest way to shut your kid up is probably to give it what it wants. But at the end of the day, money doesn't grow on trees.
Start the problem then, because the kid realizes okay, well, that's a learned behaviour. Moan, and I get what I want. So I'm going to moan again and get what I want.
I just used to get belted and get told to stand and sit on the steps. So my mum used to cut the plugs off my stuff when I was being a little wanker. So
didn't even need the belt. It was just the...
yeah.
And now you know
the Graham growl. Yeah.
Oh, my dad once came into the room. Me and David were arguing or something, and my dad just came in. And my dad was massive, like huge, hands like fucking sledgehammers, like Wreck-It Ralph. And the door just swung open. My dad just went on the top of the TV. Oh, new TV. Bye.
Oh god. Well, yeah. There's like my nan and my nan, my mum, and my granddad all struck the fear into me. So like again, learned behaviour. Don't ask for something twice. Wait for your birthday.
Yeah. Where did we get to? The Battle Pass is the only thing I won't criticise, as it's probably worth £8. It is really good, and the fact that it keeps going is good, because that means that people can get in and keep rolling and keep involved in the conversation. Yeah, you may not have the Tom Hardy / Venom transforming skin, because that's an extra £10 on top of it, but they are still in that conversation. You're not like, oh, you've not even got the Premier League sticker book. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because if you think about that free access to the game, the free to play, even sticker books are free to play now, because you get that free and then you pay for.
You actually?
Most of the time, yeah. Like we've got involved in the last 2 Euros things. Actually, we didn't get involved this one because of COVID and stuff, but. Like, you go to the spa, and it's like, yeah, you get the sticker book for free.
Oh, I thought it was like £4 for the sticker book, and you get like 5 booster packs or something like that to go along with it.
It used to be, but myself, Luke. I mean, rather than being logical and all getting involved and just having like an office sticker book that everyone put all the stickers in, me, Luke, and Toby all went and kind of got one, and then the next time it was like, yeah, we're not doing that again. We'll just get the one. Fortnite system over any crate system, absolutely. I did see. I think how Fortnite do it is fine, to be honest. PUBG's new gun system is the one that makes me sick. That is a tragedy, absolute tragedy. It's genuinely.
How can you get the gun system wrong?
It's the like the crate. Like the loot boxes.
Oh, I thought you meant the gunplay, because that was the best part of PUBG.
Oh, no. That's still good. That is where PUBG still wins it. The reason we still play it is because underneath all that bullshit, there is still a wonderfully well-balanced game. Super simplistic. It's not. It's super difficult, but the simplicity of it is what makes the difficulty beautiful. But yeah, so I've kind of half mentioned it again. I'll loosely mention it again previously, but I'll mention it again. So you open up loot boxes, which is instantly turning everyone off, because nobody wants a loot box unless you're gambling. So you buy some G-Coin, spend it on loot boxes, and get feck all for your money, like West did. West spent £10 on loot crates, got nothing. You do that over and over and over again. Eventually, you will get the golden crate that you want. Bye, babe. That will unlock the weapon that you want. Yeah! You then progress that weapon. You can level it up. Do you level it up by playing in-game? By getting headshots? By doing full squad wipes and other missions? No. You level that up by opening more loot crates, by putting more money into the game. So you are spending money on an RNG system to get a weapon that you can only then upgrade through an RNG system. Loot boxes upon loot boxes. Gambling upon gambling. Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I can't put into words how horrible that is. I am so against that. It's disgusting. Chaos! Hey! You came in just as I was slating PUBG's loot box stuff with the progressive weapon skins. But how are you doing? We've lost Bib. Bib accidentally pulled the wire out of his microphone and is just left now in disgust. He will be back soon. Okay, let me go back through. We'll try catch up again. Halo's Battle Pass is a joke. Apparently they're fixing it though, so that's not too bad. So the Halo Battle Pass never run out though. Oh, there we go. Chat is popping. Never runs out though, right, and can buy them whenever. Yeah, so overall, the Halo stuff, so they were saying they didn't want to have the FOMO element of you want to buy the Joker skin in PUBG. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. You never get it again. Boom. Halo wants that. Okay, well, the skins are there and they're going to stay there. So you can spend your $4.99 now, or you can spend it in 6 weeks' time. We don't have this pressure to keep up with society right now. And that stuff is wonderful. They did have some issues with the stuff that we covered in yesterday's story that they've had a little bit of a kickback on. But generally, like, Halo came into it with the right idea. It's not going to be as bad as PUBG's. where do we get to chat? You guys are all talking so much. To clarify, my issue isn't the battle pass. Nope. I've lost it. To clarify, my issue isn't the battle pass. My issue is the weapon and character skins. Yeah, I don't have an issue with that either. I just feel it's one of those. There will always be something that people spend on, like Nacho says, Pokemon cards. Time for a box of stickers fitted in your pocket at least. Exactly. The Fiesta missions. What were the Fiesta missions?
I'm guessing that was the Halo stuff.
Okay. Nacho says, if I can buy something and I get to keep it, I will take that any day over having to buy a crate or card and having a chance of getting the thing I want. I will never spend a penny on PUBG crates, but I will straight up buy skins. 100%. I 100% agree with that. I absolutely love the idea that you can have like some form of crate system where you get like loose cosmetics that are unimportant. I don't mind that as like an extra add-on. Like, oh, you've also got this. Meh. All right, fine. The fact that there are super valuable things hidden behind a gambling crate system is a tragedy. It's an absolute tragedy. My chat is rolling so fast. Actually, paper is made from trees and money is made from paper, aka money grows on trees. Touche.
Fair play.
Touche. When I joined your stream last night, I didn't expect all of this. This is outstanding. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much again for coming back, dude. I appreciate it. So, yeah, if you don't know, my name is Graham. Hi, I can do this now. Watch. Hey, there you go. I'm Graham. Hey, I'm joined by Bibby. Hey. We are Ice Cream Uploads, so we are actually a digital marketing agency that works in the video games industry. So we do video games, esports, broadcasting, events. We've had world final draws held within this very room. I've done casting from that seat, covering an event that was happening live in Japan at 4 o'clock in the morning in this studio. So we do all sorts of things, but we also stream. So there you joined me yesterday as I was playing PUBG. You join us now as we do The Scoop, which is our video games podcast that we do every day. You can join Bibby tonight from his setup as well. That's 3 different setups, as he will be playing some Skyrim. So if you're a fan of rimming, do feel free to join him later on.
Chief Rimmer.
Nice. David says, because of Dad, I figured out how to rewire a plug and get the TV working after he ripped it off the wire. Yep, there you go. Nice.
Same.
Yep, the credit system in PUBG is the biggest joke of all. Ask Naked Nigel about his fluke shot. I can't see the name. It's too dark on my screen. Is that Drew?
Yeah, it is.
Ask Naked Nigel about his fluke shot. Naked Nigel, tell me about your fluke shot. Back when the skins first became a thing in PUBG, I got a gold AK and sold it for £80. Yeah, but back then there was a marketplace and thing and stuff there. So that was something they got rid of as well. You used to get skins and they'd be able to sell those skins for a profit. There was a whole economy around that sort of stuff. And then they realized, actually, if we make skins non-tradable, we can just make it so that we make all of the money and no one else, which was another thing that kind of killed it. Is that the link? Is that the link, Gazman, that we're talking about? We can't actually open it up on stream whilst we're in the studio. We technically can. It involves us putting it on one of these screens and then dragging that onto the screen.
I actually can. My laptop's plugged in.
Oh, do shit. There you go. Okay, well, you have a look, babe. See if that's the one. Not fluke. Fluke. Was unreal and timed well. Using the battle points to get the crates is fine to me, but you shouldn't have to pay for them. I agree. And the thing is, using the battle points to get the crates, if the crates don't have a 0.0001% chance of getting a miniskirt, then that's fine by me. But it's just... Was that the headshot mid-jump from a million miles away? Is that what it was?
Yes, I think so.
Absolutely fluke. Skyrim job, exactly. Getting your Dovikin helmet out when you hear rim, nice. Was not a fluke.
You know what? This would have been the perfect clip, but somewhat, I think you press start after you've hit the shot.
I think that's him clipping it, kind of thing, maybe.
An unreal shot.
Is that him pausing it, like to get the clip saved? Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, if it makes sense.
It's a gamble when there's 8 left, though.
Let's put it on screen then, so people can see. So this is the clip. This is Naked Neil on the battlegrounds. There's only 2 left. You can see him crouching down behind a rock looking for... Oh, there's someone on the distance on the top of that very far hill. I've seen him. I can see him. There he is. He's going to jump. Whoop. Headshot mid-jump a million miles away.
Unreal.
Back in the lobby. That is filthy. That is filthy. Absolute 100% fluke to that.
Yeah, that's a fluke. That is a fluke if ever I'd seen one.
No, do you know what? That for me is not a fluke. He's aimed for it. He's taken a shot. If he didn't take the shot, he'd have missed. He aimed for it. Was there elements of luck in there? There always is with any range shot on PUBG, but he took his shot. Nailed it. GG's. I'll take it. Anyway, so we went for a whole crate conversation there. That all spun off the fact that Fortnite's coming to an end. Not entirely, just the chapter. Which, the reason we jumped onto the whole conversation of PUBG there is the fact that Fortnite is on chapter 3. One of the greatest things that I didn't want adding that got added to PUBG is the ability to pick up players and run away with them, be that your teammates or not. Even yesterday, there was like 2 or 3 instances last night when we were on stream where it's like, do you know what? This is one of the greatest things PUBG have added in a long time. Being able to pick up your down teammate that's on the edge of phase 4 blue, and the blue's just about to pass them and hit phase 5 and chunk his health and dead. Whereas now you can go, oh shit, I'll take a bit of damage, but we can get you in and we can all play on as a team. Nice. But Fortnite added that in 2019. PUBG added that last month or whatever it was, the month before. So, okay, I'll give you some praise, but Fortnite is dropping off for chapter 3 now. And as this article says, they expect... the leak suggests Epic is using this moment to update Fortnite with fresh gameplay mechanics and shift the game to UE5. So brand new engine, new mechanics and stuff. Whereas PUBG we were told that we will get an update to the movement system. It'll be less janky, more athletic. About 4 years ago. Great.
Yeah, wait until 2025 and you might have PUBG 2.
We did get chickens, though. We got chickens added.
Yep, because that's what everyone was asking for.
And BMXs, mountain bikes stuff. Although, to be fair, I'll take the mountain bike stuff. I didn't ask for it, I didn't want it, I didn't need it. Will I use it? Probably. Is it okay? Nice. Is it really important? No. Is there bigger fish to fry? Yeah, fry those frishies. Yes, there is. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
We're playing Fortnite again. I want to use that cowball, mate. That was so funny. Do you remember that? Unreal.
Just you pissing yourself.
Yeah.
Jordan turning into a dolphin.
Yeah, just 2 outrageous laughs, just like exploding on one stream.
Pushed start instead of the Xbox button. See that? He was so excited about it. Instant clip. Oh.
Love it.
They should just bin the polymers and drop the price of the crates for BP. 100%, Gazman. Absolutely. The fact that they had crates that were super high cost and super low reward. I remember 12 months ago, maybe 18 months ago, we were sat in the studio talking about how PUBG had realised that they had cocked up with when it came to the crates, and there was stupidly low chance of getting things, so they increased the chances. They went from being impossible to pretty much impossible of getting anything decent. Oh, nice one. I remember as well, about 6 months before that, they decided to add in G-Coin as a thing. So on consoles, you used to be able to buy things with currency. My pounds, I could buy things, and they added G-Coin in to, quote, make it more simple. What is more simple than going, how much is that? £1. Here's £1. Okay, right. Instead,
how the entire
to make
world
it more
works.
simple, how much is that? Well, that's £1. Nice. But you can't give me the quid. You have to convert that quid into G-Coin and give me the relative value in G-Coin. To make it more simple. No, what they mean is to make it so that they can add arbitrary thresholds. Where everything else in the world was getting rid of stuff, they added it in. Not everything, obviously. Fortnite has V-Bucks. A lot of other games, though, have gone, do you know what? We don't need our stupid currencies because we understand. It is just a way to mark up prices, hide thresholds. Oh, that could cost you. It costs you, rather than £9, £9.99, it'll cost you £9.99 game coins, which cost you £12, actually. Also, there's another £2 that you've squirreled away there. Okay, nice.
Pissing myself at Lee's comment.
Currently, so Eternally AC says, currently eating my Black Friday special King Pot noodle I bought for just 60p this morning. Even at 60p, I feel somewhat mugged off, if I'm honest. It's a solid 5 for me.
What flavour's that?
What, the
special King Pot noodle, Black Friday special. Oh, a Black Friday special King Pot noodle. Like, what flavour are we talking about here? Because if it's chicken and mushroom, don't agree with you. Chicken and mushroom is a solid 10.
It's not for me.
My sister walked in at my nan's the other day with a tomato and beef and I was
tomato.
Like, that's a 4 if ever I'd seen one.
I used to eat beef and tomato, but only because I didn't like I can't stand mushrooms, and even the idea of I know you can't taste them.
There's not any in there.
You get like the flakes of it.
I hate mushrooms. I genuinely hate them. But that
the idea of even getting close to a mushroom on a forkful of noodles for me, nope.
I could not eat a pot noodle wearing this jumper.
I just wouldn't eat a pot noodle. I'm not a fan of pot noodles. I mean, I could if you give me a pot noodle and there's nothing else, I'd eat it. But pot noodles, you have to leave it for about 45 minutes before it's.
You have to have a slice of bread with it as well, with bread and butter.
Pot noodle butter.
Yeah, or alternatively, ripping the piece of bread and butter up, putting it inside your pot noodle so you get
just leave it, soak it up.
Yeah, and then you. This is why I'm fat, people. You know, I've got all the pot noodle hacks.
But yeah, I'd rather go for something like naked noodles, which I was talking about yesterday.
Thai sweet curry.
Yeah. Thai green curry, or even the katsu. Do you know all of them? They're all fit. That hoisin duck one though, the purple one, that is class. I'm Thai green curry and hoisin duck. Those are my favourite two. Talking about, I influenced Naked Noodles. If you're watching this, by the way, Kane _360 on Twitch bought a crate of them, and then his missus went on and got even more off the good shit. But yeah, pot noodles, just it takes too long to get the flavour and not be carb for me. So I'd rather have like micro noodles or
that Korean one that I tried. I swear to God, I don't think I've got my taste buds back yet, and it was about 3 weeks ago.
I remember you going like, I don't throw food away. I tasted it and threw it away, and I was like, sure, I've got some of them, and I've got like the nuclear version. Don't think I'm ever eating them.
They just don't. It was horrendous. Like the taste, like you talk about this all the time. Again, this has turned into a food show, but you talk about this all the time. Like you don't want unnecessary spice just for the sake of having spice. It's got to have a taste to it. It did really have a really nice taste to it. It's really good chicken taste, but the heat was too much. Like I'm not a mad ass. I will eat hot things. Like not a mad, but that. No
point.
No.
It's like, do you eat to survive or do you eat to cry?
Yeah, it was. If you see it on a shelf, it was all black with like Korean writing on. And then the giveaway is the 17 chilies that it has, you know, on the front of it, and it says hot. You think
it's noodles in a packet?
Yeah. Come on, mate.
Just adding water to it.
I'm watering it down, if anything.
Honestly. Well, I got a crate from Wraith. We aren't Wraith partners or anything, but shout out to Wraith for the hookup, by the way. But I know some people that were involved in the recent package that Wraith did. So the PUBG. Wraith, what were they called? I can't remember. The Hotioc pancakes. So we got like that bundle that came with like t-shirt stuff, and within that there was a pack of noodles, and I thought, yeah, I might eat them at some point. I am never ever going to touch those noodles because Bibby ate a pack, sent me a picture of it, and he's got, these are the things. They were like ridiculous, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what I have in my Wraith box, and I opened it up, and it's the same thing but nuclear version. So never touching that. I like my life without ring sting. Thank you very much.
I said I've just been dabbing for 3 weeks.
Go back through the comments. Let's catch up. It's a Bombay Bad Boy. That's their hot version. Is it hot?
Is that it? I'm sure
chicken and
that's
mushroom would have been a solid 8 at least. Curry is the king, says Naked Neil. Get the naked noodle katsu curry, says Gazman. There's a man that knows. Just drink it in the end to save the mess. The one pot noodle I wish they would bring back is the korma flavoured one. See, I'm not a fan of korma, but then again, I imagine in a pot noodle it wouldn't have been hot anyway, so it might be just flavour. It could work. Naked Neil should eat naked noodle. Just sounds like a sponsor.
This is the one. You can see it on your screens now. I mean, the giant flame in the middle of it. It probably gives you an idea. Yeah, don't do it. Do not do it. You'll regret it instantly.
So, like when you've typed in Korean noodles hot, type nuclear as well. So like, yeah, them. That's what the red pack where it says 2 times spice.
Yeah, there's one. Yeah, that's the one that I had. That's the one that Graham's got. So yeah, look at that face. That was genuinely what I was like.
He's fucking. Yeah.
Oh god, that was exactly what I was like.
Don't think I'm gonna be eating those noodles ever.
Oh God. I mean,
That's pictures you can hear. You can hear that as well.
I didn't have a parrot on my shoulder, but I wish I did. Oh, but that is genuinely like...
Why the fuck has he got a parrot on his shoulder? I didn't even see that.
Oh, God. But yeah, that is exactly what I was having. And
So anyway, I would just sat there with a parrot on my shoulder, eating my noodles.
oh, God, I don't know, Graham, why he's got a parrot on his shoulder.
I'm
but
gonna have to go look at that. Am I looking at?
his mate next to him, though, like, he's holding his chest. Is he having a cardiac arrest? Oh my God, he's had enough.
That guy on the left, on the right has no taste buds. Look at him, he's just hoovering. It's like, let's go, boys.
The rest of it, it's like amateur hour to him. Like, these two, he's literally clutching at his chest, screaming, "Mum! Ah!"
The guy in the middle, I can't. Give me tongue.
But yeah, they're the ones. So if you see them on a shelf somewhere, thinking, "Oh, they can't be that hot,"
Man's not hot.
man's fucking roasting.
Do you know what? I think we're gonna have to move on. We are still on the first story.
What time are we on here?
We're like all of the avenues as well.
1 hour 15.
Woof. Okay,
Right.
okay.
Shall we just do the Battlefield 1 and shelve the other 3 to 2 for tomorrow?
Yes. Okay, we'll pick up the pace. Can we update the 30k helmet challenge to this? Says Tito. No. Is the answer to that question?
You know, I was going to say something like if we could have like 500,000k, but I think your brother might be close to that.
No. Is the answer to that
Unachievable.
one? Just a no.
Yeah.
Just a no. Do you know what? Maybe for some, if we do another charity stream, obviously we've done a few charity streams in the studio in the past. Maybe putting it in for something for a good cause, maybe.
Yeah, it'll have to be a high donation because I am not. That is 4 days being written off.
Yeah.
Real life, like not 4 in-game dates or anything like that. Is 4 days of your life that you'll be writing off. So it'll have to be a good chunk of change,
like a subathon where we do it. But like we can't even do it in the subathon because imagine you do a subathon and it's like if we hit, I don't know, 50 subs or whatever, and then you've got 6 hours left of the subathon afterwards. You're just gonna be.
It'll have to be a goal that's unachievable, but you could potentially reach it, or like you say, the charity thing, like
the fucking million subs.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
So it needs to be a million. I'm not fucking doing that on stream. It'd be like one of those when you see those TikTok videos of like people who go, "We're gonna try these Carolina Reapers," and then you see like 30 minutes later, and they're just laid in bed with a glass of milk.
the cinnamon challenge where people just don't think it's that bad. It just like fucking Triple H had just come down to a ring and it's just cinnamon all over. People in front row just got cinnamon all over him. Never leave empty-handed. So yeah, it'll have to be. We'll get Burnsy down. He'll be none the wiser. He'll just be like, "Oh, I just got some noodles here." That's a good impression, that wasn't it? I'll try these noodles.
Oh, cinnamon H.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what is this show come to? Oh, you wouldn't think we're nearly 500 episodes deep, would you? Right. Okay.
That's it. Back in the room. Let's finish this up. So yeah, as we said, Fortnite Chapter 3.
Yeah, something. Oh, that's not even the right article. I just seen Battlefield, and yeah, that's not even the right one. For fuck's sake. There we go.
Nice. Should we move on to the next story? I think we should move on to the next story. Let's just catching up through the comments. Parrot just chilling. What the fuck?
Oh God.
Where do we get to? This is my issue with the Bombay bad boy. It feels more like Bombay mild-mannered person just giving it a bit of lip instead. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's going to mark it as well.
How big will the tub have to be to put that?
Just imagine you're holding your pot noodle and then the wrapper like just comes off the side like that.
Okay.
The last smashing them in. when he just spat my food out, crying with laughter. This is what it's all about. That middle guy went insane on TikTok. So is that something you've seen before? Literally, I'd never seen that before.
I haven't.
Why does he have a parrot? I mean,
of course, why wouldn't it?
do you know what? Next time we do something like, if we do a challenge like that, like say if we get a subathon thing and we have to eat these nuclear noodles, just random like a pigeon.
Yeah, just get Walker's tortoise or whatever and just leave it on the side there. Just like, why not? Why would you not
need
have
to
it?
like a tortoise and then with a baseball cap or whatever. A top hat, full on top hat, and everyone just look at it like it's normal. Yeah, all right, yeah. You want some? Oh, crack on.
Oh God!
Or not? Don't even acknowledge it.
You just be a flamingo with a monocle.
What the fuck? That's the same face you pulled when Dad tricked us into trying Tabasco sauce, and it was just a new type of ketchup. Oh, do you know what? Sorry, another tangent. I remember being a kid and my cousin Kieran, his my other cousins, his little brother and sister Ashley and Lauren were twins, and Kieran did the same thing. Spoonful of ketchup, and he goes to Ashley, the boy. He's like, Ashley, try this, and Ashley was like,
The smell.
no, it was the, why are you giving me something? You're my older brother. You're usually a dick. So Ashley's like, what is it? What's wrong with it? So Kieran's like, it's just ketchup. Don't be a wimp. Don't be a wimp. Try it. So Ashley's like, I'm not daft. Anyway, Lauren, she's like seeing, do you know like when siblings try to be better than their other siblings to show off? Or Laura went, just whatever, come here, give it me out, and she sticks it in her mouth, and she swallowed it, and literally it was like something you'd see on a film. She went, aha, see, there's nothing wrong. And her face just went red, and she just screamed, ah! So there you go. Anyway, enough of that. Cinnamon H, this is absolute magic. I'm 250k short of 500k, but I'd eagerly waiting until I got there. It's not enough internet for one day. For my first time on the scoop, I will be back. It's not always like this. This is different. Maybe laughing so hard, his peak's gone curved. This is the most professional thing done on the internet.
Yeah, again.
Nice. Okay, back in the room. We're keeping up with the news. Nice. Noob, good afternoon. How are you doing, dude? You have missed an eventful show so far, but you're here now. That's all that matters. As the next news article is about Battlefield 2042. This is written by Sherif, Saed at VG247. It says, Battlefield 2042's weapon bloom and Hovercraft nerf patch is here. DICE rolled out the latest Battlefield 2042 update this morning to all platforms. Excuse me, all that laughing is...
I know, my throat's fucked. Yeah.
So, as promised, the second post-launch patch for Battlefield 2042 has arrived. This update is a little on the smaller side, but it does bring several welcome fixes and directly addresses a couple of the larger points of criticism with the game. Update 0.2.2's most interesting addition is nerfing the excessive weapon bloom, which made it so shots don't land where you aim. It also makes the PP-29 SMG, the weapon everyone defaulted to in order to get around bloom, less effective at range by upping its vertical recoil. Another important fix in today's update is one resolving the bug that prevented players from being revived when they died next to a wall or geometry. Sorry, can't save him. He's next to a wall. On that note, players should no longer be stuck in a down state, unable to be revived or respawn. The game will now automatically kick you back to the spawn screen after 30 seconds as a fail-safe against this issue. The LCAA Hovercraft, which has been ruling the vehicle meta since launch for its powerful weaponry, agility and speed, has been hit with a couple of nerfs. First, it now has a lighter armor, making it tank less damage. Its top minigun will now also deal less damage. The minigun adjustments actually apply to all land vehicles in the game. Dice cut bullet damage. Okay, we get that. Balance changes. Okay, full patch notes a little bit further down if you want to go through all that. Do you know what?
I'll drop that in the chat for you guys.
Yeah. I will just hit with the paragraph at the end. Next week, Battlefield 2042 is due to receive another, much more substantial patch. DICE called it the game's biggest so far, and it's going to bring back missing features, improve the UI, make changes to game audio, boost the skill of AI bots, tweak gunplay further, and introduce new balance changes and performance fixes. Should things go well, we may get a third, smaller patch before the studio breaks for the holidays too.
Perfect.
Do you know what? I'm actually happy with that. I'm happy with that because I've been having this conversation. I was talking with Lotus. Was I talking yesterday, Lotus? like loosely in Battlefield. Lotus is having fun in Battlefield.
Yeah.
And someone, maybe in Ditchy was going, yeah, I think you're the only person I know that's having a lot of fun. I know a lot of people that have gone, yeah, it's all right, ish. It's just not quite there. So if they're spending time refining, they've fixed some simple things that have major impacts. Plus, there's another bigger patch coming next week. Plus, there's another one coming before Christmas potentially. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. So, unfortunately, in true EA fashion, Battlefield came out and wasn't perfect. I know that's kind of the case with all games. But that's one thing Battlefield needed. Battlefield has now a bit of a reputation of just not quite good enough, just not quite there, just not quite the same. You have to wait until, in true EA fashion, you get the Star Wars Celebration update to Battlefield. You get the Pacific update to Battlefront and then Battlefield, other way around. You have to wait until 12 months after it's out before it gets good. At least they've got 3 patches within a month. That's big things. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, my immediate thought was maybe they should have delayed it slightly and waited for this patch. But without the hundreds of thousands of people playing it,
the millions watching around the world at home.
Yeah, would they have known about these issues? Again, we talk about all the time. Internal playtesting doesn't necessarily translate to what people are going to be playing at home, purely because there is more people at home. Everybody plays completely different. If you are someone that's in the office that is working on this game that plays it constantly, all day, every single day, then you're probably going to be blind to some of the issues that you will see. So, for them to have this redemption arc now, 3 weeks in, it makes me want to be able to go out and actually buy this game now, because the biggest thing that I got put off was if I'm firing a gun and that bullet isn't going where it's meant to go, forget about the gun spray, forget about the bullet drop, forget about all that stuff. If someone's right in front of me, I am shooting a shotgun and it LEGs them, it goes all the way around them, then I am not playing your game. I'm sorry.
It's not even that. It's like, yeah, we've got bullet drop, we've got bullet speed. Different bullets have different drop off over difference. We've got the Coriolis effect, so the curvature of the Earth. It's okay, nice.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like, though.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. That will instantly put me off you playing your game. But 3 weeks in, they've made substantial patches and changes to the game to make it in a much more playable state. If this goes well and then they release the patch next week or the week after that, that improves the game further. Going into the holiday period, this could end up being the game to play during the holiday season. Obviously, there's Call of Duty. Obviously, there's Halo that's out there as well. But
Fortnite.
And Fortnite. But for Battlefield players, that is the experience that you want. That's the experience that you come to expect. That's the experience that you kind of got and the gist from the trailers. It's very hard to look elsewhere if you've got stuff like that. If you are a PUBG, if you are a Battlefield enthusiast,
I'm a big fan of the devs putting so much work into it. There is a comment, where did I see it? Lotus, EA forced the devs to bring this out in time for Christmas. That's what went wrong. Yeah, not a fan of that upper pressure. I mean, Naked Neil has mentioned Cyberpunk and GTA Remaster. They are probably both examples of corporate going, yeah, just put it out, it'll be fine. And this is another one. I do like it, though, when the devs, you can see the caliber of the devs. Like, all them updates already. One now, another one next week, and then potentially another before Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, that is what you want. And that is what Battlefield devs had all the way through Battlefield 5. Up until the Pacific update. Obviously, they've had 12 months off. They've been doing stuff behind the scenes. But like all the way through that point, we are friends with Westy. You may know Westy. He's a YouTuber who plays. He used to just play Battlefield and now plays Call of Duty and stuff as well. He expanded his horizons after the Pacific update because there was no Battlefield content for 12 months. Anyway, he would tell you all of the stuff that the devs have been doing. He would tell you he used to get called a corporate shill because of the way he spoke of the devs. You've been paid to say all this stuff, and it's not. I genuinely believe in the caliber and the quality and the belief of the development team. That was his kind of angle, and you see this already. I hope this game keeps going and has legs, because it's probably the most difficult launch period that a Battlefield game has ever had. You've got long-term shooters of all varieties, like the PUBGs and the Fortnites, that will keep going. and will eventually pull their audience back in. People will drop out of PUBG, but until we get something that's like PUBG, they'll come back to it. People will drop out of Fortnite, but they'll come back to it. But in the same window, it has Call of Duty. Okay, well, Call of Duty's always there. But then Halo goes, oh, actually, we'll take your launch window, please, thank you.
Yeah, Halo decides to turn up. I mean, it could. If we got historic Halo, then it probably wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have impacted that well. But the fact that Halo has come back and it feels like it did 20 years ago, with all the bells and whistles of a modern day game, that's what people was asking for. That's exactly what they're getting, and it kind of blows any other shooter of that caliber out the window. I mean, Halo is Halo. If Halo hits well, it will outbeat the competition, in my personal opinion. But I'm a Battlefield. If I had an order of preference, think about it. Battlefield closely behind Halo, then Call of Duty would be a solid third out of those.
See,
easily.
I'd put Halo solid third, and then I don't know. I'd have to. You have to catch me on the day. Like I posted my my Xbox Museum. So we were talking about Xbox Museum stuff yesterday.
Yes.
And I said I'd have a look. So I posted mine on social media this morning. My top 5 games. One of them was like PES 2012. Bearing in mind that I haven't played Xbox as my main console of choice since the 360 generation, so I've missed out a full year. So PES 2012 was in there or something like that. Sports, might have been 11, as a sports game. But then it was Battlefield Bad Company 2, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, and PUBG. So all boots on the ground military shooters. So yeah, I'd go for those, and then Halo can sit somewhere at the very bottom because it's not boots on the ground modern day shoot kind of thing. Okay, let me jump back through the comments. We will need to start wrapping things up. So a lot of games do that now, I feel, says Naked Neil. They rush them out to meet deadlines or don't bait it for long enough, and that's where the Cyberpunk and GTA mentions were. Absolutely. Lotus says Battlefield 4 started the same, just saying now. I've lost it. Chat. The only thing about like scrolling in this window is it doesn't hold it. Do you know, like usually where chat's paused and it doesn't disappear. It doesn't do that anymore. I've lost it. Lotus was basically saying Battlefield 4 was the same, but
yeah, Battlefield 4 started the same, just saying how everyone said they missed at the Battlefield 4. A lot of games do that now, I feel. They rush them out to meet the deadlines, says Naked Neil.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, found it. Nice. I really need traditional playlists to be added to the game. I mean, that's a big thing as well. Timeless did mention that when we were talking about it the other day. The fact that it doesn't have the traditional playlist that you'd usually expect. It's different modes, and the fact that people can't choose that's got to be a big stumbling block. Yeah. We saw that with Crucible. Crucible had traditional modes, but called them, rather than team deathmatch, it was like World Squad Play. It's like, it wasn't even that, because World Squad Play is something. It was just different words that like what. EA4. I've gone through that one. I only play PUBG, says Gaming Nacho, but you play it well. It's fine. I've seen you play this. Lies. If I knew shooting was that good, I would have been a Battlefield god if I played it. True potato in. The ET extraterrestrial game. What, instead of PUBG? Instead of Battlefield? You're making me want to play Battlefield again now. Thanks. So yeah, if you do want to check out Battlefield, when Lotus is back on stream, you can watch him play Flight Simulator X Battlefield. Nice. Overworked and underpaid. How about you? I'll buy later, Lotus, and you can carry me. You know, it won't carry you. It'll fly you around. It'll chauffeur through the air. Roads. Where he's going, he doesn't need roads. Never played a Halo game either. Free.
Missing out.
Need to once no, so it's free, so worth a double now. Free at £10 a month. No, Halo is free. Halo is free. And Xbox has changed it now, so you don't need Xbox Live to play free games as well. So it's free. I read an amazing book on game development called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, and I highly recommend any gamer to read it. It really goes into in-depth the game's development, how hard and pressurized it is. Also goes into development process and pressures from publishers and companies to push games out before they're ready. Yep. We obviously work in the video games industry. We work with a lot of publishers and developers, so we've seen a lot of that stuff firsthand. It's sometimes it's necessary, because if games don't get rushed out, they lose all potential of turning a profit, which just puts things at danger anyway. But when it's something like an EA like that, where you've got no real danger of going bust, it's not really an excuse. PUBG is my favourite BR. Exactly. Yep, the boots on the ground, no thrill makes it great. Always come back to it. 100%. That's why PUBG is me. But we I'm going to wrap things up there. Bye-bye for now, says Naked Neil. Well, we're going to say the same. I'm on the ground a lot now. What? What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, calls me.
Yeah, right.
Wes says free. Exactly, free for free. Let's talk about West, baby. Was playing with Wes last night, and we also streamed together as well.
Ooh.
Nacho says the ET game was rushed for Christmas for the Atari. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I get what you're saying now. That was in one of the Netflix documentaries. I don't think it was the toys that made it. Was it Pixels?
Yeah, what was that one
High
called?
Score?
High Score.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in good documentary that, by the way. Watch High Score on Netflix.
Six-parter.
Really easy watch, but it has bits, including that ET one, where they just went, yeah, and it was like 6 months or whatever. Obviously, games were much different to develop, but it was fucking terrible. And even the guys that developed it talk about how terrible it was, kind of thing.
There was a video game movie as well, I think, on there. I'm sure that's what it was called, video game movie, and it was showing you the developers of Fez and Super Meat Boy and like the trials and tribulations that they have to from the inception of the game to the creation and then eventually getting it on a storefront. The excitement and elation and then potential deflation. Like they're all very, very good video game documentary. Gaming Historian as well on YouTube. If you haven't watched any of his stuff, fantastic. He's got about 7 billion episodes, but they are fantastic watches. Like 45-minute deep dives. But if you want knowledge of how the video games industry works from the inside, they're definitely the kind of things that you should be watching. It'll blow your mind.
High Score is not so much as useful for the industry as it is today, because I think the industry has matured so much over the last 5 years that a lot of the stuff in that is looking at 15, 20 years ago. So it's kind of different, but you can see a lot of understanding. It's really good. It's good. Definitely recommend. I've only recently started playing Xbox. I never played Halo. Tried the campaign on Game Pass and didn't like it. Interesting. Yes. I mean, I've never played Halo Relay. I played a bit of it early days, didn't like it, so I've not touched it again. I will be playing the campaign though.
Yeah. When ODST
co-op campaign comes out, I'll play with that. Yeah, IDST. Nice. Timeless says, thanks for a lively show, gents. Apologies if I was argumentative. Have a great afternoon and evening. Do you know what, to be fair, we were actually talking about it just then, about how you were really argumentative.
So rude.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You had an opinion and you shared it, and we shared our opinions. You're not wrong, we're not right. We're all opinionated people. That's why we want your thoughts and impressions. That's what makes it a conversation.
That's why we do it live.
So yeah, if you don't always agree, if you think something different about something else, like the Fortnite Battle Pass, that's perfectly fine. And us having a different opinion is worth the conversation. That's where the conversation starts. So no apologies. It's all good. It's all good. And the unsold copies were buried in concrete in New Mexico. Yeah, just like the Robbie Williams Rude Box album, that was the discs were chopped up into little pieces and put into the roads in Japan. True story. There you go. Well, hello there, says Nietzsche. You've missed an interesting show, Nietzsche. Do feel free to go back and watch it. You'll enjoy it. Nice. Everyone is wrong unless you are my wife. Touche. I watched the search for them. What for the ET stuff? I think I've seen bits of that or stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we are going to disappear. Thank you for joining us. We only got through 2 of the 4 stories because of all of the tangents that we went down today. We have actually been live for 1 hour and 37 minutes, so that's a long old show, and we only got through half the content we wanted. Definitely an interesting show today. Go check it out if you haven't watched it. You can watch it back on demand on Twitch, or it will be uploaded to our YouTube later on. If you are on YouTube, do feel free to go check out Ice Cream Uploads on YouTube. Do drop a follow. We don't put any YouTube-specific content out on that channel yet. It's pretty much just syndicated podcast content placed on YouTube. However, sometime, quote marks, copyright, trademark, soon, we will start doing YouTube stuff. So do feel free to go follow us on YouTube. Drop a sub over there. That would be appreciated. You don't have to, but you can. It doesn't cost you anything, as it doesn't to drop a follow on this channel if you haven't done already. Obviously, a lot of people have dropped in and out over the course of the show. If you are here watching the show with us, do feel free to drop a follow on the channel. Doesn't cost you a penny, but it does make us look pretty good, if I'm being honest.
I agree.
We only need 7 more followers and we'll get 2,700, which is big things for us. Nice. Shout out to Aratrax for gifting out 20 subs during the stream as well. That's ridiculous.
2-0.
Ridiculous, honestly. Thank you very much, Aratrax. I appreciate it very much. Chaos for dropping in with a raid of 17 people. You are beautiful. You have nice feet. Nice. Nice. I don't know what it is with feet. That's twice in the day.
I know, I'm worried, if I'm being honest.
Nice. Anyway, we are going to disappear. Before we do disappear, though, Mr. Bibb, is there anything that you would like to add?
Yes, again, thank you very much to each and every one of you that have joined in the conversation today for our tracks for, again, donating 20 gifties to the community, all your follows and your hosts and your raids. We very much appreciate it. But we have one day left of the week. Weekday.
Yeah.
Weekday is where I'm looking for. So that means that there is one show for you to shape. If you want to help shape that show, there's 2 ways you can do so. First of all, find us on social media. It is at Ice Cream Uploads across all major social media platforms, or get involved with our Discord. If you are watching or listening to this on any of our on-demand services, go into the description below. All the links that you require will be listed there for you. But all we need from you is a URL plus your thoughts and impressions. We will then give you our thoughts and impressions on the very next show, which will be at what time tomorrow, Mr. Graham Day?
Well, like every day, we will be live tomorrow with the next episode of The Scoop at 10 a.m. Ish. 10 a.m. ish. That's not the only ish, though. Do come back at 6:30 p.m. ish tonight, as Bibby will be playing some Skyrim. If you want to see a grown man rimming on stream, then join Bibby for tonight's Skyrim activities. Nice.
Yes.
Think of all the activities. But that's it for us. Have yourself a beautiful day. Don't go anywhere, though. Please stick around. We always like to raid one of our friends. We're going to find someone that is live. We will drop a raid on their channel. Benefits for you. You get to feel warm and fuzzy inside by raiding someone's channel. But also, you get extra channel points. They are sprinkles, which you can see down there-ish. Not there, that's Bibby. But
that's
like
me.
Past Bibby and over down there. So they're the sprinkles. If you get enough sprinkles, you can make us drink or whatever we have. Sit up straight. But you can also subscribe to the channel if you stick around long enough. So feel free to do that. We will find out who is live. We will send a raid, and you guys will go over and make their beautiful day, because you're all beautiful people having a beautiful afternoon. Until then, it's been a pleasure to see you in the stream. My name's Grim Day. This is Bibby. We're Ice Cream Uploads. Till next time,
Stay frosty.